man. Me live. Jesus. Good morning, people. Me receive a video. I received a video. Remember to like and share, people. Remember to like and share. I received a video. Now, the Fayval closing thing, right? Fayval closing speech. I received a video. Good morning. Like and share the live by tapping the screen 2 times with the fingers. Thank you kindly. I am live. Alright. What an embarrassment. What an embarrassment, people. What an embarrassment. Mighty God. We're going to talk about it for a little bit. I'm not going to be long. I just have some questions for Fayval. Mrs. Fayval Williams, a.k.a. Mrs. Fayval Probox. You understand? Because she has now become the salesperson for Probox. Karen, Wagwan Karen, my fire friend, what's up? What's up, Karen? Blessings to all. Welcome to the platform. If it's your first time, consider subscribing. The content is quite direct. I'm Jamaican, and so the topics stick to the more relevant situations that is happening in my country right now. You understand? I want real change for Jamaica, and I am of the opinion that the present government is definitely not doing the things. As a matter of fact, they're going in the wrong direction as far as I'm concerned. That's my opinion based off their actions. Not so much what they have said, because the things that they have said don't match up with them actions. However, of recent time, we have been watching the budget debate, and one of the bone of contention that social media has with the Minister of Finance, Mrs. Fayval Williams, a.k.a. Mrs. Probox, is that she made a statement, and I quote, that if you put a little, as a matter of fact, you know what? Let me not misquote her. Fayval on all angles. Let me go to the clip. Yes, let me go to the clip. Here it is, 12 days ago.
That you have to drive to go to work, and you don't have to send up.
Hold on.
To be honest.
Years, however.
Hold on.
It's a good move, but it's a start again.
And say it's a little extra lunch.
It's a start again.
Listen to Fayval.
And still I like it to be a little bit more.
Listen.
Probably like 3 million or so.
And say it's a little extra lunch money, Minister. What should I do about nothing? Because the 2 million sound nice.
But I like it to be a little bit more. Probably like 3 million or so.
And say it's a little extra lunch money, Minister. What should I do about nothing? Because the 2 million sound nice, and then you realize it's phased in over 3 years. So it's an extra $100,000 a year on the threshold. So not a fuss about not much.
So, Dion, yes, on a monthly basis, let's call it $2,000 a month. If you faithfully put away that $2,000 because it's something that you were not getting before, at the end of...
No, the first problem with that, ladies and gentlemen, is that she's suggesting that life is so good for the people of Jamaica that the extra $2,000 that she gave, we weren't getting it before, so we can put it away. Fayval didn't realize that everything gone up. Inflation is up. The people them can't save the $2,000. They need more than the $2,000. So you see, this is a point where you realize that the Minister of Finance that's supposed to understand how things are going on in people's lives is out of touch, much like our government. And she wondered why she was the laughing stock on social media and still is right now as Mrs. Probox. But it gets worse because this is what happened 12 days ago, and then I'm going to play what happened yesterday.
3 years, you'll have a tidy sum that you could put down on a car, a little Probox that you have to drive to go to work. Put away that 2,000 because it's on. Yes, on a monthly basis. Let's call it $2,000 a month. If you faithfully put away that 2,000 because it's something that you were not getting before, at the end of 3 years, you'll have a tidy sum that you could put down on a car, a little Probox that you have to drive to go to work, and you don't have to stand up in the sun or think about rain to get a vehicle to drive. So yeah,
$2,000 a month over 3 years, Minister. And you think we can? And you think you can put out on a car with that?
Yeah, a little Probox. You get a nice rain to get a vehicle to drive. So yeah,
$2,000 a month over 3 years, Minister. And you think we can? And you think you can put out?
All right, so I never realized that she said it was $74,000. She was off by 2,000. That's another indictment on the Minister of Finance. So $2,000 a month. She said $74,000. Right? $2,000. I could see if she correct. $2,000 a month. That's $24,000 for the year. Times that by 3, $72,000. So even in her interview, she was off. I wonder if she did tired and stressed. Well, yeah, I benefit I don't know. You see, a minister of finance has to be that. What they do is math all day, you know. So they where going Nora Lloyd, Vian, how you doing? Yeah. So she should not make those types of mistakes. Do you guys listen to Ralston Hyman? Do you listen to him and then check what he's saying? This man does not miss a decimal. Same thing with Damian Crawford. They don't miss maths. So that is another indictment on Fayval Williams right there. So yeah, what she said about the Probox, you can put down the $2,000, you know, faithfully and get a tidy sum after 3 years. 3 years, and then you can pay down on a Probox. And you know, somebody had the audacity on Twitter to post up how much money you can actually use to pay down on vehicles. And I'm saying to that person, why would you even do that? Say, for instance, yes, you can pay down on the Probox after 3 years with the $72,000. Context matters. How many other years is going to take you before you can make the first payment? After you pay down on it, you have to go pay another sum of money every month, you know, to the institution that you're getting the car from, you know. How much years is going to take the individual that had to save $72,000 within 3 years? By time them pay for the car, that car is old, rusty, and rugged. You won't even have a brand new car if you're supposed to use that person's logic. Hello? Yes, I'm actually live right now. You wanted to speak to me off here? Okay, all right. Let me let the people hear. All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I might not so be bright.
Right.
But I'm trying to be bright, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask the government, the present Prime Minister of Jamaica, if he, in his wisdom, think that 16,000 can maintain a man and a woman and in 2 pitney and keep a roof over him head. Why didn't he take at least 20,000 for his salary? Look at it, 16,000 to the comparison of how much? 30% him get to pay him salary? That's the question I want. If in a him godly wisdom, because me know say none are left of him. Him have no godliness in him. But if he believe in himself and a member of parliament believe that 16,000 can sustain a family, why didn't they take 20 for themselves as for them salary? Gone are the days of when saltfish and flour over education. Gone are those days. We are in modern days. Internets are there. Programs like yours are there. People are more educated now than back then. And gone are his kind of politics. Do us the Jamaican, do us the little that is left of him. Do us the Jamaican favor, do us Jamaican a favor, and just please step out. What little left of respect within him, just step down and let us continue our journey. We don't need for him kind of politics.
All right, Mama.
We need this kind of politics.
All right, Mama. People in here loud and clear.
You have a pleasant day.
All right, blessings, respect.
Yes.
Well, I have nothing to add there now. The lady spoke. So back to what I was saying, right? Back to what I was saying. Let me get to Mrs. What's your name? Fayval. Mighty God. Me said the money my tone anytime
Madam Speaker, it is the experience
hold on.
of putting aside something, no matter how small, that still lives on in me. Madam Speaker, it's not where you begin, it's where you end. And and others in social media who understood the message of one cocoa full basket. Rome was not built in a day. Take your hand, make fashion. Who stood up in social media.
You know, my problem with that logic is that the politicians don't apply that same logic, because they are the best paid in our society, but yet still they could not do the one cocoa full basket even with that salary. So they gave themselves a 200 to 300% increase. So make it make sense. If the people of Jamaica should you guys need to lead by example. You're not leading by example. You want to live lavishly while the people go one cocoa full basket. That the logic is not logical. You are preaching one thing and you're living the next. Right? Who is this? Can't take too much call now. Hello? Hello? Morning. I'm actually live right now. No. I'm here trying to make a point. What I say? Oh, okay.
Alright, boss. Now go and listen.
Yes, sir. Talk to me now.
No, man, I same thing we have
oh, then make your point in a minute.
The one with the Probox, you say, may go make one comment about that, but me just make it slide.
Make a comment, man.
No, man, because with Vegas, I talk about people, them ungrateful and whatever. If no.
Brother, they even call their brother the name on the platform, bro. Him not get no. Brother.
That man know nothing, man. That man even know where I come from, no chat, so look up. Yo, somebody tell us when the man attack, he just grieve me. I said, big man, know what is mentioned on here, man. When they say about 2,000 they say 70,000 without big crisis on the place I go. Who can save 2,000 for what? People that penny for school, man. What am I talking about?
Virgin. They are so out of touch with the. Yeah, them so out of touch with the reality in general. They're ridiculous. Big up yourself.
Come on, no, man. You are coming from far. You're supposed to know something, big man. You have entertained and left that alone, man. Because you don't know nothing at all, man.
Yeah, but him align himself with them, you know. So I don't know where him gain from it. to him just a cap, him just a windmill for the government.
Some things alone, man.
Mm-hmm. All right, my general.
Some
Respect.
things alone, man.
Respect. Yeah.
No, I said, man, I say, when I put up the man, this man I look whatever that about the 3 years time meet him or whatever. Meet him where?
All right, my G. Respect, yeah? For your call.
Yeah, man.
All right. Joy Evans, big up. Vernal, what's going on? Blessings to you. Zane from UK. All right, so what I was saying before is, let me play this back again from Fayval.
Madam Speaker, it is the experience of putting aside something, no matter how small, that still lives on in me. Madam Speaker, it's not where you begin, it's where you end. And I want, and others in social media who understood the message of one cocoa full basket. Rome was not built in a day. Take your hand, make fashion. Who stood up in social media against the nonsense videos about $2,000 Probox.
So, Fayval Williams made an ass of herself on social media, right? And suggested that people should take 3 years to save the money for Probox. Probox even asked her to apologize. I know she's trying to spin it to say that the people that made the videos can't take you back and call them, my brother. Oh, right. Hello. Yeah, man. All right, my boss. All right. Yeah, man. All right. Now for me, let me turn on my hotspot, because me I go be mobile and now. My drive just call me. Hold on the people. Hear me? Hear me? Yeah. Alright, so back to Fayval. You guys are not living what you're preaching. You understand? On one end of the spectrum, you want the people to save one cocoa for full them basket. But your government decided that they could not operate any further and give their best. This is the prime minister that said this, you know. If you want the best out of the politicians, you have to pay them more money. Well, if you want the best out of the people of Jamaica, right, and you want them to vote for you, and you want to get a third term, you think that if you give them $1,000 upon their money, that will help you? You don't want to get 220% increase on phone money, but you don't want to give the people them $1,000. And they must use the one cocoa full basket thing and humble themselves. So why you couldn't humble yourself and keep the money you have and serve the people them? You see how that works though? You want us to do something that you're not willing to do. You're not leading by example. And Fayval, I set you up, you know. You make Andrew Honest and his wife and the whole Desmond Mackenzie them set you up. Because I know saying you write that the speech there. I know. And then you come talk about the rubbish and the stupid videos that people have made about the Probox. All the people them did was make a clown out of you because you made a clown out of yourself. You gave them the alley hoop. I break up. Me good now, man. Me know because I change. Me come off for the Wi-Fi, you know, so that's why I drop off. You understand? Me dep on something there. What you call this? Me dep on my hotspot. Zine, but what me I say? Hold on there. Listen to this again from this lady. Unbelievable.
Madam Speaker,
Let me save it. Here we go.
Speaker, it is the experience of putting aside something,
Noreen.
no matter how small, that still lives on in me. Madam Speaker, it's not where you begin, it's where you end. And I want, and others in social...
And here's another thing too. This statement by Fayval is an indictment by the government, you know. They are admitting that they have failed the people of Jamaica. Because if you are suggesting that you, the government, is a government that has brought prosperity to Jamaica, why are you telling people about one cocoa full basket? Why are you adding only $1,000 to them pay? Is that prosperity? So maybe I missed something. I can't take no call right now. Me I try to wrap up the something and people that call me. Honestly, I'm not there on my usual thing. I'm actually there on the move. I have to just read the room sometime, you know, man. Let's continue.
Media who understood the message of one cocoa full basket. Rome was not built in a day. Take your hand, make fashion. Who stood up in social media against the nonsense videos about $2,000 Probox. Madam Speaker, let me caution the opposition and their supporters about how they talk about Probox. Currently, there
See, gang,
are
go back, no?
23,423
I got back, you know.
Probox vehicle owners in Jamaica. So be very careful that you don't disrespect Probox. Be very careful that you don't disrespect Probox.
Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. You know, so that part, then I pineapple, that's always. You know, long them fear do this. That is a good thing what them are do.
I just want to sit them again.
No, but me I tell you, say this is something we're supposed to do constantly.
Exactly.
You understand? Every day the police them supposed to do this and do this. Remember say they have police designated for that, you know. Back in the idea, you know. Oh, why them stop them something there? People, I don't know if you hear me a while ago, you know. Look like me get cut off because I see 100 people and the people them drop off. But what I was saying, right? This is what I was saying. Sorry. This is what I was saying. People that is defending Fayval Williams' argument about $2,000 a month and one cocoa full basket, them is illiterate and daft. You understand? They don't know maths and they don't know context. Context matters. Big up Isaac Buchanan. See? I'm going to show you the context why what she's saying is nonsense. Right? And it's a spit in the face of the people of Jamaica, because this government is telling us that they are in prosperity. We are in prosperity. They have brought prosperity to Jamaica. They have brought stability to Jamaica. All of these things. Hold on. Alright, my good people, I'm back. So, let me repeat what I was saying because I believe that the internet got cut off and a lot of people didn't catch what I was saying, right? And I want this to go on record, right? So Fayval says, we are disrespecting Probox. But Probox actually said, yeah man, straight down a full part there. Yeah, Fayval actually said, and what you know? So Fayval said, right, $3,000 a month, $2,000 a month for 3 years. And after 3 years, they can pay them on a Probox to drive to work. Now, the point of that is that you're not going to get the car by paying $72,000. Just that payment alone, you cannot get the car for that, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know which car that they can go and give them $72,000 and then you get the car with the keys. Alright, so you're going to pay for insurance. Big up Mr. Wayne Lonesome, because I was watching a little bit of what he was saying. You're going to pay for the insurance of the car. Insurance are hundreds of thousands of dollars. You have a license and them something there. Right? So for instance, something happen on the car, the tire puncher, or are you gonna buy the tire? You see, context matters. And let's not go so deep. How you gonna finish paying for the car? Do you know how much years it's gonna take you to pay for the car with the logic that Miss Fayval Williams is using? It's going to take you 81 years to pay for the car, ladies and gentlemen. $2,000 a month for 3 years gives you $72,000, right? When you divide the 72,000 into 1.9 million, the average cost of a Probox, you are going to get 26.38, right? Right? 26.38 times into it, right? Not million, 26.38. So when you multiply 27 by 3, because remember I take a 3 year to save the 72,000, and when you divide the 72,000 into the 1.9, you have got to multiply the result by 3. When you multiply the result by 3, ladies and gentlemen, you're getting 81 years. It's going to take you 81 years to pay for the Probox under Fayval Williams logic and the people that are backing the nonsense on social media. This is a disrespect to the people of Jamaica. So it's going to take you all of your life to pay for your Probox, much less you own in a home. People who don't realize that these people, don't have no respect for the people of Jamaica. Who don't realize that, right? It is unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen, that this lady came into Parliament and was saying that the PMP should not disrespect the Probox. You disrespected the Probox, Fayval. Alright? The Probox people, them never asked the PMP if you apologize. They asked you to apologize. And at this point, they need to ask the entire Jamaica Labour Party to apologize to Probox. Because what they have done is devalued the value of Probox. And put Probox in our standard where, sure, I just want to look cheaper car there. You see if Fayval they do this to Ferrari, and one of them brand, they would have see a lawsuit on them blouse and skirt for defamation. You don't know? Yo, them brand, they don't play with them brand. They should have to come out and apologize same time. The disrespect. And then have the audacity. Be careful how you're disrespecting the Probox owners. I never seen nothing like this in my life, the blouse and skirt. Yo, Elga, Ryan Campbell, big up. I never seen nothing like this in my life. Trust me. Listen to this crap.
Jamaica. So be very careful that you don't disrespect Probox. Be very careful that you don't disrespect Probox, which is made by Toyota, largest car manufacturer in the world.
Minister, it would appear that the members would like to be here until 9 o'clock tonight.
And you see, Fayval, you not even realize, or you are a clown. You are making a total ass of yourself. Not even your own party members then don't respect you. Look how she disrespect you a while ago. It seems she's telling you to shut up. And Andre made the point last night and he's very correct. Right? Find one part, bro. Just find a part. Let's go right this way. Andre Stevenson made a point last night and he's very correct. He's very correct. You understand what I say? It is unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Guys, I'm asking you to give me 2 minutes. I'm going to jump in here at the ATM and come back. I'm going to leave the phone in the car. Just give me 2 minutes, yeah? 2 minutes. Man, big up to the 53 people that still there, yeah, man. Holy respect and manners. I'm back. I'm back. In closing, ladies and gentlemen, call me a move and groove. I think I'm going to have to really do a whole show on this thing and really go in detail. So when me settle and reach home, you understand? Yeah, we talk and more about. But Fayval Williams is out of order, and the Jamaica Labour Party is out of order. Them really have expressed themselves to me personally what they think of us and where they see us. You understand? Because, hold on, I maintain again that these guys gave themselves a 200 to 300% increase in some instances, and they already was living a good life, ladies and gentlemen. They already was doing well for themselves. They already was making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, but it seemed like it wasn't enough. Some of them are make 27 million, right? Some of them are make 22 million for the year, right? Remember, see, 12 months in a 1 year, and ladies and gentlemen, 12 months in a year, that's $1 million a month, you know, right? $1 million+ a month, you know, that they're making, you know, right? Some of them 1.5 million, but we, the citizens of Jamaica, is supposed to take $16,000, $1,000 added on. Me hear Pastor Peter Chambers say, in all honesty, him I look for Mark Golding at a $30,000 should be the minimum wage, and him not lying based off how expensive life is right now. It sounds crazy now, doesn't it? That is how far back the minimum wage is, right? And these people are talking about one cocoa full basket. You see, one cocoa should apply to pension. You have such of a surplus, you keep showing money in the ticky for the next 50 years, and know say, all right, 50, 60 years you work for, and you have that money in the kitty. That's just extra money. That is only thing where one cocoa should apply. Point blank, period. When you save a little coins, them and them something. Them out order, man. Them out order. Fayval Williams rank no blur now. But people, like me say, me a move on crew, so big up on yourself, and soon when me get home, because we have to talk about this. You understand? We have to talk about this. I remember say, Andrew Jonas is meeting with the Rubio. Hey! People, everything, I agree with everything when Mystic Sensation say about Rubio and Will Rattigan. I don't know if you want to watch that, or if you watch that, I agree with Andre Stevens. Everybody is on point. Andrew Jonas in a trouble with the United States of America, people. Remember, me tell you that I'm not joking. Yeah, man, I'm gone in a bed with too much money. And them, you don't know, say, them have file for everybody, so. All the things was said and all the things was revealed. But here we go on. Big up on yourself. Look more here, and thanks for coming. Remember to hit the like button going out. Zin?